Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I am Braden. This is Langley Outdoors Academy, and thank you for stopping by. Alright guys, on this episode of Bullet Points this morning, we're actually going to do something in the positive for our gun rights. Now, this article is written by one of the guys at GOA. Now, this is really important because this is almost a masterclass on how to write an article which states your facts, states the points, points out the faults of the opponents, and then delivers it perfectly. This is a really, really good article that was in the Philadelphia Inquirer, which is interesting because Philadelphia is a very hotbed right now for all the gun rights and gun arguments. That's what we're going to talk about. Everything is linked in the description box below for your review. I'm going to do a quick read from our sponsor who made this video possible, and then we're going to hit it. I cannot wait to show you this because there's some really good zingers in here. Now, the USCCA is about something bigger than the right to bear arms. It's a resource to help you be ready for the before, during, and after a self-defense incident. If you're not one of the 500,000 plus responsibly armed Americans who are proud USCCA members, then now is the time to explore USCCA membership. Click the link in the description below now to learn about life-saving education and industry-leading training. And thank you to USCCA for making these videos possible this week. But now, guys, like I said, everything is linked in the description box below, but this is really, really good example of how to do this and deliver this when you're attacking the ideals of a gun controller. Check this out. What the left gets wrong about ghost guns. Opinion. The spike in crime has nothing to do with firearm enthusiasts building guns in their garages and home workshops. So right out the gate, you know where this is going, right? But listen, he actually comes, and this is Eric Pratt, by the way. He actually comes from a point of fact and actual confidence. Check this out. Citing the need to curtail rising crime rates, President Joe Biden recently announced a final rule by the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives. The chief objects in the president's wrath are so-called ghost guns, a made-up pejorative term that anti-gun leftists use to refer to homemade firearms. So right there, a very well-written statement and really, really accurate. In the announcement of these regulations, Vice President Kamala Harris said that ghost guns pose an especially grave threat to the safety of our communities. That claim is demonstrably false. That's really important because the way that he's going about this is very clean cut, but here's where the actual evidence comes in. According to the Department of Justice, privately made firearms were found at 692 homicide or attempted homicide crime scenes over a 6-year period. That means that, at worst, out of more than 16,000 yearly murders, homemade guns are used in around 115 homicides per year. That's absolute worst. That's far fewer murders than many common items that are easily found around one's house, such as knives, 1476, hammers or blunt objects, 397, or fists and feet at 600. Now, the reason that I love this so much is it literally lines out, here's the facts of what's occurring. Here's what they're saying is such a big deal, which it's not. And here are the things that are common household items that do more damage. Completely destroys the idea of their entire argument. You can't argue with that point. It's all based off of statistics. Now, this is where it goes into the actual intent. This is getting into the why. This is important. So why has Joe Biden declared war on legal gun owners? In a word, control. Perfectly succinct and accurate. Serialization is not designed to stop criminals. It's intended to register the law-abiding, which history shows is the first step towards confiscation. Also directly correct. And if you don't think confiscation could ever occur in this country, just recall Beto O'Rourke yelling, quote, "Hell yes, we're going to take your AR-15 and your AK-47. Interestingly enough, currently running for state of Texas governor, in which he says he is against it, he's not for it. Big old POS right there. All right, now, here's the last piece, again to the why. With the anti-gun left, we constantly see, quote, rules for thee but not for me. The Biden administration openly admitted that he ordered this ghost gun regulation because he was, quote, having trouble getting gun control passed in Congress. That is lawless and anti-constitutional behavior. The president is not a king who can issue decrees on a whim. Now this is exactly how you argue with a gun controller. This is perfect. You're setting out the problem. You're setting out their position. You're setting out hard facts, and then you're completely countering it. And then you explain, well, if that's wrong, why are they doing it? Excellent opinion piece in the Philadelphia Inquirer. It's linked down there if you want to read the entire thing. But good job to gun owners of America, because if this is their leadership, they've got a lot more things coming, and I cannot wait to see what they have down the pipe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and I'll see you tonight at the 9 p.m. segment. I'm Braden. See you later.